What's up, everyone? It's Shaft, aka That Mill Guy, coming at you with the next episode of Exploring Mill. This time the intro is not too fancy. We're keeping things nice and simple. We're going to be looking at what Lurrus can do for blue-black mill. Now, obviously a little late to the train because I wanted to make sure that everyone had the opportunity to go through Lurrus themselves, see what we can do. Let's see what the innovations are and what people are using the most and see how we can abuse it. So, looking at the deck list itself, we have stuff like Lurrus using Mishra's Bauble. But a lot of the times in our main plan right here, we find that we have Jace's Phantasms, Hedron Crabs. We have a lot of permanents that tend to die, including Lurrus. So we added some fun stuff like Unearth to be able to not only get back our permanents, but the Lurrus once it evidently dies. The rest of it is relatively similar in terms of the other Phantasm list that you've seen going 5-0 or that you may have played. Vampiric Link acts as the life link in this deck, blah blah blah. All the choices are the same. Let's hop right into the games. This is going to be an uncut league, so I hope you enjoy it. What's up, everyone? Round one, game one. We got Lurrus to reveal. Let's see what we can do. So we got a super unkeepable hand. That is extremely unfortunate. If this could be ideal in any scenario, I would actually replace the Snapcaster Mage and the Drown in the Loch with literally 2 lands, like a Darkslick Shores and a fetch land. That would be the damn dream. But let's see what we can do. We're gonna mulligan. And I think I can deal with this hand a little bit better. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ship the Visions and we'll stick with the rest. Notably, the format is a little bit more creature heavy, which is why I like the fact that we have some protection against Blood Moon by playing colorless stuff, and we have some removal off the bat. So I will keep it. We're gonna drop the Visions, and looks like they're going first. And they're continuing to mulligan. So if we just pop into the game log here, I don't need to bring it out this mad, but they've mulliganed to 5. Okay, so we're in a pretty good spot, I would say. But this is either Tron or Dredge. Not a lot of decks mulligan this heavily. Okay, it's Titan with some bad draws. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. So let's just fake the fact that we are control. Why not? Bant Spirits. Bant Spirits. Or, sorry, Bant Control. See, when you're doing this stuff live, you can't edit out stuff like this. It's more natural. It's more like you're joining me on stream. Oh my god, they already got Field of Dead. Alright, well, that's what Field of Ruin is for. Let's just get this out of the way. We'll get a Watery Grave in tapped. Obviously, we want the blue source in case we draw the crab here. Or the Phantasm. Yeah, let's just get some beats in, right? Like, we do this. We hold up Fatal Push. Yeah, we can do a lot here. We're playing Mill. It's obvious now. And I think they're going to be a little bit happier. The fact that we're on the draw, we haven't milled them yet, and it's really just a 1-1. So they're definitely breathing a big sigh of relief. And they had a really slow draw so far. So let's see here. Add 4 mana to add 6. Okay. Okay. So here what we're going to do is we'll go to combat first, right? Least amount of actions, but most amount of mana in this case. Perfect. We got our beats in. I didn't think we needed to play the Field of Ruin there. I don't see them doing anything too crazy next turn because they need 5 mana to activate, you know, Castle Garen Briggs, so we're fine. I mean, we got rid of the double strike land, so that tells me this is the amulet version, not just some of the slower Titan builds. Okay, so that's going to be definitely worth fatal pushing here. Okay. So I think what we'll do here is we'll definitely Field of Ruin the Golgari Rot Farm. And then we will Fatal Push the Dryad. I know we probably just want to wait until they untap to do that type of stuff. But I think it's going to be... I mean, it's probably very minimal in terms of the effect, but we'll get it out. We'll get the effect out. Yeah, so we're not going to play Lurrus here. I think it's going to be important to attack the lands in this case. Yeah, so we'll just get our attack in. Perfect. Let them untap. Okay, so before they draw, just hit them with that. So we'll grab untap blue source. We will then Fatal Push this Suckaroony. And, I mean, we're kind of just opening ourselves up to Titan here, but we didn't have the mana to really counter or interact with Titan in a meaningful way. So it's probably better we just get rid of Dryad. Oh, perfect. So they're not playing Titan. They just played Ancient Stirrings. That's great. Okay, perfect. So it looks like next turn, honestly... It looks like I'm just going to be playing Lurrus, playing Mishra's Bauble out the yard, and getting this value train going. I'm going to Field of Ruin first. Ooh, that's going to suck. Yeah, Bog's going to hit us, so we're really... Oh, Bog's going to hit them. That's smart. That's actually really logical. I rate that plan. That's actually really logical. Okay. It's actually pretty logical. In which case, it might just be better for us to continue this control route here in case they find Titan. In which case, we want to go... So our plan's pretty laid out for us here, considering. So we'll do this. We'll hit the Field of the Dead. Honestly, we could have waited here. I don't think we need it. Yeah, we didn't really need to do that. I could have just done this on their turn. But we'll hit the Azwayzway. And we'll just swing in. So what sucks here is we aren't really breaking the parity of Mesmeric Orb right now. We need a mill spell. And we'll just hold up Drown. Just keep them top decking. Perfect. Yeah, so they're just going to untap. Just going to give that all to us. And that's fine. Summoner's Pact is fine. We counter what they get with Summoner's Pact. That's the key. So we want the card to resolve, and ultimately, perfect. They don't have like a Cavern of Souls or anything. Yep, counter that bad boy. Nope. Which kind of sucks. They're like one off. They're like one card, and then we could be getting in some serious beats. But, oh well. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake there. I could have actually played Crab and then done that. So what we can do here, I made a slight mistake there, but oh well. I'm just going to miss like 3 cards milled. Yeah, so we could have done this, then played Hedron Crab, completely forgetting. I was thinking about the Bauble line, but yeah, we'll play Hedron Crab here. We're ahead. I think it's just going to be more valuable for us to just get the mill going. Perfect. So we have all of our black sources. It doesn't really matter. Perfect. And now we're hitting for 5. All right. And I mean, next turn, it's just more gas from there, right? Like we have Hedron Crabs. We unfortunately can't get our visions back or anything, but Bauble's there. Like at any point, anything we draw here is pure gas. Lands, spells, anything we draw is pure gas. Just because of Lurrus. Perfect. And they're tapped out. They're not doing anything right now. I would call this breaking the parity of Mesmeric Orb. So far, pretty successful. So they found a super late amulet. I mean, they'll play it, but is that smart? Under a Mesmeric Orb, probably not. We can play the second orb and get them to mill 12, bringing them to potentially 15 here. Snapcaster is actually pretty powerful. That's also really powerful. Okay. It's actually really powerful too. Sounds great. Oof. Okay. Okay. I like what I'm seeing right now. I like what I'm seeing right now. So... oh man, there's so many lines here. We don't even have a Glimpse the Unthinkable. I was saying maybe we could snap. But we'll just get an attack in. That's not, like, we don't have haste, so that's not stopping. Let's just get an attack in. I think for the, I don't know, I think we won't get a snap back. I think just Mishra's Bauble is correct here. And we'll play Phantasm. We could play Archive Trap, but I think this game's in our favor in a lot of ways anyway. And we'll see what they're drawing here. So we'll just let the Mesmeric Orb triggers resolve, and then we will bauble them. Perfect, and now we bauble. Okay, so they are... it looks like they're just drawing another amulet. Okay. Gotta love it. Blank draws are where we want them. So we have lethal next turn. I don't see a way they come back from this right now. I think our opponent should just concede. But that's just my opinion. That's fine. Sure. I mean, this single orb, like, realistically, could just kill them here. I don't know. They can do a lot here, to be fair. The 2 amulets, Primeval Titan triggers, like, but I think this orb is on the battlefield is going to do a lot of active damage to them, so... actually, here. I shouldn't pass through. I completely forgot. They're going to search the library right now in response to all these tapping, untapping things. I could just mill them out. And the Mesmeric Orb triggers will just kill them. Yep. So I'm pressing my 5 button. Ah, man. Yeah, I mean, there's so many lines here. We're just so far ahead that I didn't see the need to, like, Snapcaster into, like, another Visions, or, you know, do the insane nuts thing where we go Snapcaster into Unearth, into Hedron Crab. We've reanimated a million things, because that's the dream. That's the dream, right? Like, you draw Snapcaster, you unearth, you get back your Lurrus, and then you play Mishra's Bauble. Your Snapcaster mage, like, brought back 50 things, right? That's what we're doing, but let's hop right into it. Let's continue our train here. So, things coming in this matchup. Surgicals are definitely coming in, and orbs are coming out. I think we can probably drop like 1 fatal push, right? And let me think here. I think we'll try it like that. We're super favored anyway, so we'll just we'll submit. Not much to change. I think surgicals coming in will be about it. I mean, we could drop a Crypt, play a Mesmeric Orb, I think. Maybe drop an Unearth, play another Orb. It just helps that we have more mill sources. But the thing I don't like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what it's like, but hopefully this game highlights in such a way that even if we win, hopefully it can highlight why I don't like Mesmeric Orb on the draw against Titan. A lot of times you just won't have the opportunity to get this card off in a meaningful way before they start going off. So I think we're fine here. The fatal pushes, again, are still for the Dryad. Usually in this matchup, previously, pre-Dryad, you would be taking out the pushes. It's a wholly useless card. Drowns are good enough. So you can take those out. But now we have to be prepared for a little bit higher of a creature mass. And we don't really need a lot of life gain or anything like that. It's not going to be that type of matchup. And I think we'll be fine here. I don't see them bring... Like, engineered explosives is really their best source of removal in a lot of ways. If I could just get my headphone cord to stop tangling. I hate this stuff. I hate headphone cord tangling, but oh well. Lurrus, you're revealed. So, is this a playable hand? Absolutely freaking not. Okay, well, I mean, that's what happens when you play 21 lands, right? Like, we're just going to get a lower land count. So we're going to keep this. We're going to drop the Snapcaster Mage. This hand very quickly goes like kind of 1-2 punch. Very quickly. So we can start off with the Phantasm. We can then go to Glimpse. And then hopefully, you know, we're still alive by then. And especially because they got the amulet out. Hopefully we're still alive. Then we can hold up Drown and stop any Titans. Get some attacking done in the air. Yeah, it looks like they brought in like 7 cards or something. Like, I can't do the math. 7, 8 cards. Which the Titan decks can do. I'm surprised he didn't just bring in his whole board. Because that's actually a very relevant strategy against us. But maybe they just see that we have Phantasms. Might not be as crazy. That's very scary. Yikes. Well, I don't really have another play. So this is going to be really scary. They're 110% going to be able to get off Titan here. So we just have to... Fingers crossed. This is just one of those play draw scenarios for sure. Surgical would have been great here, but you can only hope for the best. So we'll attack. Potentially there was an option to play Mesmeric Orb here, especially with the double amulet, but I think doing the damage is going to be more relevant. Especially just because if they get out a Titan, we're going to want to drown it, continue attacking, so... Yep. Looks like a Titan turn. Yep. Oh, that's going to be nasty. Yeah, this card's going to be nasty here. If they play Dryad as well, yikes. If they play Dryad here, we might be very close to conceding, if I'm going to be honest. Doesn't look like Dryad. Yeah, if they return that card, it doesn't look like Dryad. Let's see. If they play this wrong, we could punish them here. Because remember that they do have a pact. So if they don't get another green source, which I really doubt they don't. If they don't get another green source, we could punish them here. Because by Field of Ruining the Simic Growth Chamber, they only have an opportunity to get 1. Okay, I think we might be able to punish them here. But they are going to be able to get haste. I mean, they're going to be able to go haste double strike, so... Yeah, I mean, this could just be the win. Gotta let them have it. Gotta let them do it. But I mean, we're not stopping this. There wasn't a better line played to what our hand could do. Yep. You attack. I just want to see him do it. He's gonna get the copy land and then the land that provides double strike. And, I mean, as soon as I see the lands, I'll just concede. This isn't going to be one of those matchups where I force my opponent to go to clock. Like, if I was playing the Urian decks, the 80-card Urian Urza decks, I would force my opponent to go to time. That's a very click-heavy deck, and that's actually a very relevant thing to do to your opponent. So, push them right through, force them to go to time, play it out. Because I've actually won against 80-card Urian twice. Mostly playing Sultai Mill, not blue-black, but just forcing them to go to time. Grinding it out with Uro, and instead of trying to find mill spells, just gaining life. Because I've accepted the fact that I had more cards than them, or I had a better way to sustain my cards. So either I found a win, or I just grinded my life out with Uro and realized that their only win condition was attacking my life total. Which is actually extremely powerful when you realize that, because you realize you have, with Uro, a better control of your life total than your opponent does of yours. So, definitely something to think about outside of this matchup. But this is one of those matchups kind of coming back into it, where Lurrus isn't the most effective card. We're not grinding. Surgicals are super huge. So early Mishra's Baubles are key, making sure our lands are there. But again, we're going to 21 lands. Definitely a downside of sometimes we're not really going to have that keepable 7. But we'll see how this works out. We'll see how this works out. Let's see. I don't know what our opponent wants to do, man. It's not a difficult matchup, I would say. Not for them. Like they really just bring in Veils, maybe engineered explosives, maybe not. They're running Karn the Great Creator as what we saw from the graveyard. So they might not even be bringing in too much because they still have to maintain the wish board. So let's reveal. Let's go. Yeah. No. This hand's a keep, especially on the draw. 110%. Yeah, if they have Dismember, everything falls apart, and oh well, they had us, right? But this hand's a keep. If we look at the game log, our opponent's mulliganing right now. You can't really see that underneath me, but yeah, so kind of right there. Opponent's mulliganing, so we'll just, for the sake of the video, we'll keep this up. So they kept a 6er. Sounds good. So they brought in 68 cards. They brought in 8 cards from their sideboard, I should say. Hedron Crab. Bang! I got my, like, Call of Duty headphones on right now. I feel a little bit more talkative. But it's okay. Dryad. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna be able to, if that's naming Dryad, we're gonna be able to counter Dryad, which should definitely be pretty big here. Okay, I was gonna say if we draw fetch, maybe not, but we'll use Fatal Push. But I didn't need a shock there. That was a mistake. I didn't need to lose this 2 life here, but oh well. If our opponent's thinking too hard into it and we play Swamp next turn, what could that could tell them is, hey, we didn't have that Swamp. We have a higher spell mass. You know, like if our opponent's thinking too deep into it, but oh well. Regardless, we're able to counter here. Field of Ruin is like the nuts here, in my opinion. Like they're gonna return this. Yeah, like they're gonna return that. That's fine. Yeah. Field of Ruin is honestly the nuts here. Unless they return Simic Growth Chamber, they've like, oh man, they've messed up. They've messed up if they return. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yikes. Oh yikes. Yep. Bye-bye, opponent. Oh man. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Oh no. Oh. They use Cavern. Live on YouTube, did I just punt this? All I needed to do was destroy it. Oh, live on YouTube, I punted this. Oh, that was so bad. There's so much confidence in that too. Now I'm a turn behind. That's not great. Now I'm a turn behind. That's not good. Oh, yikes. That feels awful. That feels utterly terrible. Well, I messed up. I messed up. That's 1 spell down. We could just be sitting pretty by holding that up right now. Oh, man. Okay. That's fine. We live and we learn. It's what it is. It's what it is. I don't think... there's nothing I particularly want a surgical here. But, we paid for that mistake. We paid for that mistake. 1 hundo. Did it lose us the game? We'll see. Yes, it did. Quite literally lost us the game. Okay, they got their Karn down. That quite literally lost us the game. Okay. I apologize, YouTube. Quite literally lost us the game. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because we would have been able to stop this. Who knows? Maybe they had another, like, another Karn, but no. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad on our part. Sure. So they're gonna destroy land here. So they'll uptick. So we'll just do this. Just kind of let that happen. That's fine. We'll see if they go to pass the turn or not. I don't know why we tap both of these, but whatever. We'll just play this. Does it matter? No. Does it matter what we surgical? Not really. Sure. Yeah, let's see if we draw land. Yeah, there you go. So I was gonna say we got bigger fish to fry here. So there you go. There's the prime time. So we're gonna surgical the prime time here. See what they do. We'll surgical the prime time. So they have a Summoner's Pact. Oh, so I guess they had another Karn in hand, but I mean, regardless, we would have been a turn kind of farther ahead. So let's see here. So they don't have Veil of Summers. That's interesting. No Veils out of the way. I mean, I guess the wish board doesn't have enough space. That is super interesting. Okay, so yeah, so we attack Karn the Great Creator here. Keep Karn low. And then we play Lurrus while we can. That's definitely super vital here. Because they're going to be attacking our lands, especially with a lack of Dismember in their hand. This Lurrus is going to be really hard for them to deal with. They might just pact, to be fair, into something else, but potentially we could line up a scenario where if we draw a push, or sorry, a fetch, maybe an Oboro, we could set up a Revolt trigger, and then ultimately killing Karn, and kind of just trying to get some damage through. But this is a very difficult situation. It's an extremely difficult situation. They're trying to think. I think pacting for Dryad is probably correct here. It's probably correct here, especially because they can pay for it, but I don't know, maybe there's a Karn line. We don't know what's in their Karn wish board. We don't know what's in their wish board. Yeah, no, this is definitely one of those matchups that suffers because you're not playing kind of the control builds. Like, you're playing with Phantasm, because if you're just kind of directed at the control plan, you just have more pieces available to you, especially coming out of the board. You have more pieces available to you. I don't know, I think anyway. I think you have more pieces coming out. But we'll see. Especially game one, it helps. You have the surgicals, but we got their game one, so that doesn't say much. It doesn't say much. Don't listen to me. Okay, so I guess they're gonna play their second Karn here. So they're gonna tutor for something. I guess it's gonna die anyway. Okay. This is interesting. What are they gonna tutor for? And I imagine if they tutor for something, they won't even play it. What? Enters the battlefield, deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Jesus, okay. So they're trying to kill Lurrus. So that's actually pretty important here. They're trying to kill Lurrus, and that means that we're going to be able to unearth. That's actually pretty important. That's fine. Yeah, they're gonna kill this Lurrus here. Yeah, that's actually pretty okay. Perfect. Yeah, and this is why we're playing on Earth. This is exactly this scenario is why we're playing on Earth. Perfect. Hold on here. I see milling myself here actually in some ways. Just to enable Lurrus. If this is going to be a game on the ground, I see myself I see myself enabling Lurrus. So let's just mill ourselves. So we got a second crab. We could just play Bauble. We could actually just play Bauble, which isn't bad. So we could just go unearth. Oh, we don't even need to. No, we're gonna play Lurrus. Yeah, we're gonna unearth the Lurrus. Then we're gonna play, we can play Bauble later. We can play the Hedron Crab now. Yeah, there you go. Now we just have this insane line here where we're just gonna do this. Fetch. Play a island. And now both of these will go at my opponent. Perfect. So we're just setting up in this super cool way. And then now our Bauble triggers or our baubles or whatever else we lose or anything like that should be able to get us there. Perfect. So who knew we were able to grind? Again, this would be a completely different scenario if we did not mess up that drown issue. Because that ultimately the Dryad didn't die. It wasn't about countering. The Dryad just did not die. The Dryad just did not die. And what's nice here is we got rid of all the prime times. So yeah, Cavern of Souls naming Dryad is quite literally the best they have. Sure. Can they crew that? Oh, it turns into a creature with its CMC. Sure. Sure. So that becomes... Oh, attacks or blocks. Okay. Definitely a line I wasn't thinking about. Okay, so we still have our Snapcaster Mage. Drown in the lock is what we have. So we can draw Drown or we can draw Snapcaster Mage, and that's ultimately how we're going to want to kill that. That is a problem, though. Sure. That's not going to change anything. I'm not going to use it now and do anything. Yeah, we'll attack Karn the Great Creator. I think it's more in our interest to do that. But this game definitely changed because of that misplay. I was just not even paying attention. Just not even paying attention. I'm hungry. What can I say? The Ramadan fasting has me murked. Has me murked. Sure. Notably, they still have the Pact in hand. We are aware of that. So we'll just keep doing this. Yep. Crypt Incursion is actually not a terrible draw. We are getting 9 life off of it. That is pretty important. No, there's really no way to make this work. Okay, that's fine. All right, on to game 2. All right, queuing up for game 2. Hopefully no misplays this time around. Got to be careful. Got to read our cards. Oh, I want to. And I think for the sake of entertainment, I kind of have to. Sure. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What do we play first? Well, if we get the nuts, we play Phantasm. Right? Because if we can get that Archive Trap off, it's swinging for 5 next turn, so. Is this a bad keep? Yes. This is 110% a bad keep. Oh, God. Jund. Oh, Jund. Oh, how you hate me so. Oh, this is going to be brutal. This is going to be brutal. Alright, so. Did not draw land. Alright, we're going to get 2 draws next turn, so we'll see what we can do here. Let's see what they're drawing. Kolaghan's Command. Well, that's not great. Kolaghan's Command's not a great card. This is probably going to be a very quick turn of events here. Oh. I did it for entertainment. Let it be known I did it for entertainment. Let it be known that I did it for entertainment. Oh, man. Well, they know we have the Fatal Pushes. If they play Ren in 6, this is just so over. Ooh. My stuff! My cards! Oh my god. I mean, that's a land, but... That's a land! Alright, it's not even a black source. We're just like, we're still the same length away from casting Lurrus. We're still the same length away. This is I want to concede. This is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. Why do I call myself that mill guy if I can't even do things that are correct? I can't even play correctly. This is so bad. Like, I shouldn't be doing this anymore. When I was originally starting off as a content creator, I'm still thinking back to last match. When I originally started off as a content creator, maybe I had a bit more of an excuse, but like, it's not an excuse anymore. It's like not, okay. They got the BBE. They got the Beebs. They got the Beebs. Okay. We're not playing this. We're like too far behind. Way too far behind. Okay. Shave like a glimpse. And... Echoing Truths. Probably the Orbs instead. Crypt. Yeah, like Fatal Push. Plague Engineer doesn't do much. Yeah, it's really just gonna be pushes, ways to deal with Planeswalkers. That's it. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. This could be the fastest game I've played in a while. Boy, is this hand bad. I mean, I can't... This hand is super bad, but do we want to... Like, it's playable. And then you start running into this concept of, do we want to mulligan to excuse me, ooh, to find a more effective hand against a discard deck? We want to decrease our options. Like, oh wow, they didn't even... Okay, all right, well, we're going to get a glimpse off. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna save this fetch for like a Bloodbraid Elf. I think that's actually important here, so I'll save it. I can use Fatal Push next turn. I think it's better we conserve our life total just a little bit. Okay, potentially Fatal Push. Bolt is fine. Bolt is fine. Well, we're ready for anything. Potentially that was a mistake. We didn't want to expose our card. But I guess I was expecting push more so than bolt, in which case it didn't matter either way. We'd rather than play that out. Clothis. Jesus, Jund plays Clothis? Since when? This is like the spiciest Jund list in the world. It's playing Seasoned Pyro and Clothis. This is going to be interesting. 100, this is going to be interesting. Interesting as in really bad. Oh, I could have played Lurrus there. But I think it's more important for us to actually just hold this up in case of a Liliana. That's a mistake. So they're just trying to get to mana here. Okay, so if they play Bloodbraid, we have Fatal Push. We can go Lurrus next turn. And then we can return Clothis. We can do a bunch of things here. Depends on what they play. We can do a lot of things that we want here. Bloodbraid. Into Lightning Bolt. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Lightning Bolt is one of the better scenarios we have right now. It's actually really good. Okay, so we are going to bounce that. Bounce over. So they don't have a land. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do this. I think we're playing a third Watery Grave. Maybe not. Okay, I guess we're not. We'll do that. We'll do this. There you go. There you go. Not playing Lurrus. Worked out. We had mana to do stuff and things. Yeah, we can Field of Ruin. So we play this, then we play Jace's Phantasm. Now we're grinding. We got a 5/5. We have Fatal Push up. Does this board die to Liliana of the Veil? Yes, it does. But at least we can lose the Lurrus, or not even the Lurrus actually. We wouldn't lose Lurrus. We'd lose Phantasm, kill the Liliana, and this is a Bloodbraid. Yeah, we just lose Jace's Phantasm, and then we'd kill the Liliana. Bring back Phantasm. Yeah, you're thinking about it, aren't you? It's not going to work out the way you wanted. Oh, you suck, man. Oh my god. Sorry, I keep auto-passing, but push that. Push that nonsense. So it feels like they have a Liliana. They tapped out 3. It feels like they have a Lily here. Okay. So if they want to play that Lily, so we're going to attack first. You don't want to enable any kill spells or anything like that. So I think we're going to be hitting the draw source because it also acts as a green for stuff like scavenging oozes that they may have. So just kind of thinking ahead to other cards that they could be playing. Perfect, so they don't have that basic swamp. So limiting them off Liliana was pretty key. We could have potentially gone for the Blood Crypt here because then what that does is it forces them to lose life. Yikes. I didn't say this was going to be a good match. Let that be known. Did not say this was going to be a great match. Oh, yikes. Oh, look at how many lands we just went through as well. Oh, that's not cute. Look at how many lands we went through. Oh, yikes. It's not good. The chance of us actually drawing another? Oh, man. Unearth is like probably the nuts here. if I'm gonna be like 100, Unearth is probably the nuts here. And they have Renin 6 coming up too, so they're gonna be able to Renin 6 into a black source, into Liliana, and this game's over right there. But I gotta make them have the line. This game is like ultra over. Oh, this game is like ultra over. Okay. Not the worst. They have Ren in 6. They drew it. That was weird. Like, I just don't see us winning this at this point. I don't see it. I don't see it. If I'm being honest, I don't see it. Alright, so they have their black source. Ooh, that life total. Gotta like it. If we can get a Phantasm through, we're not gonna get a Phantasm through. Let's be one hundo with ourselves here. We're not getting a Phantasm through. We're not. Come on, team. Come on. Yeah. You see that they exile Lurrus here, and this game's over. Oh, they exile Lurrus and this game is over. Oh man, this game sucks. On to game 3. On to game 3. Alright, game 3. Let's get a good game of Magic in. Oh man. I would love to play first. Lurrus, reveal him. Sure. It's got a redraw. It's got 2 mil. It's got some removal. You can't complain. We're not playing 80 card Urian or anything like that. So we play the Bauble. Bauble them. See what we're playing against. Noble Hierarch. That doesn't tell me much. All that tells me, yeah, no, that literally does not tell me anything. Noble Hierarch could mean like multiple strategies right now. Wow. Looks like milling is just gonna have to be what we're, okay, so it's humans. Okay. It's humans team. Okay, so they're not gonna attack. We're gonna bring this in tapped. So it means they don't have an aggressive hand. They didn't start off with Hierarch. We knew they drew the Hierarch, so they didn't start off with that. That's a terrible draw. So we're just gonna glimpse them. We have double Crypt Incursion, remember that. So one single Crypt Incursion could actually just be the end of this game, meaning that we're so far ahead on life total. It does not matter. So they will likely cast Thalia here. That's a very common follow-up. If they cast Meddling Mage naming Push, so frickin' be it. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much you can do. Plague Engineer solid in this matchup, so the post board is going to be fire. Let me tell you that. The post board is going to be absolutely fire. Take 5, which isn't cute. Let them commit. We pass through. We don't have to do anything. They're not playing at instant speed. They don't have Vial. So they got to play out their cards if they want to buff this. Okay. I don't know why they're leaving the mana open. That's interesting. So now these Hierarchs can attack, which is a problem. Oh, okay, good. I was just going to say another one? Okay, goodbye. Take Glimpse. Archive Trap is like not the take here, but probably Glimpse. It's Glimpse, opponent. Yeah, I was like, it's not really a thought. Okay. It's actually pretty good. So we're gonna be able to empty out our hand here. So attacking the Ancient Ziggurat actually had its merit if they didn't have the Hierarchs. We are going to be hitting the draw source, plain and simple. It's going to be what they need to refuel later in the game. We're going to grab a double black source here. Oh, no basics. No basics, no basics. Oh, that we got rid of their one basic, I guess. So it's just the plains. That's going to be useful information, right? At this point, it's going to be crypt or nothing. It's quite literally crypt or nothing at this point. We can play Lurrus for a bauble value. That's about it. We could have played Lurrus to block here, but I think the crypt line was a little better. Sure, that does nothing. And we're not like completely dead, I don't think. Not yet. Ooh, what are they playing for 1? Meddling Mage. Ooh, that's a problem. Okay. Take 7, okay. Yeah, like, I mean, Lurrus wasn't going to do anything in that case anyway. Okay, so we can play Lurrus, Bobble, and hold that up. That's pretty good. Oh, we can't hold that up, can we? So Lurrus is just going to block. I mean, Lurrus has to be played here. I need something. Lurrus, I need the Bobble to redraw me. Because I ultimately need to find Crypt. That's lethal. Yeah, that's the Reflector Mage is lethal. Okay, cool. That's game. Yeah, because I needed to find Crypt Incursion. Crypt Incursion was my only way out in that matchup. So against this matchup, Archive Traps come straight out. We bring in Echoing Truths, Plague Engineers, Crypt Incursion. Yeah, at this point, we probably just bring in Lurrus into the main board. Like, funny enough. Just because we can't use him out of the side. Might as well bring him in. Fatal Push. Pretty good. Take out an orb. That's it. That's how we do it. Actually, I like orbs over... No, I don't. Because Glimpse just enables that. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. This is how we run it. You shave off some of the mill pieces and just accept the fact that this is how it's going to work. Yeah, keep it. Keep it. Lots and lots of removal here. Phantasm off the bat. Just getting aggressive. Getting at their life total, which is important. Unearth could come in handy. They mulligan to 5. That is scary for them. Not for us. Not for us. Fantastic for us. Like, humans relies on its board state. It doesn't really top deck that well. So, is that gonna name Eldrazi? Just as a show of power, I used to be a former humans player. I once named like Oriox with my Cavern of Souls because I was so far ahead anyway. It was just a show of power. I'm being such a clown. It was a show of power. That's all it was. Okay, so we're just gonna go for an attack here. Yeah, it's flying. We're fine. And if they play a Thalia, we'll kill it. Yep. Yep, that's what we were expecting. That is what we were expecting. Don't want our spells costing more, so. What sucks is that this Drown it has lost a lot of its efficiency thanks to... Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. We could do some funny stuff here. We could actually do some, like, really funny stuff here. So I think I'm gonna shock this in. We're gonna play Lurrus here. We're gonna bait the block. I'm gonna bait the block because we have Unearth. I'm gonna bait the block because we have Unearth. Hopefully they play like one creature. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I'm baiting the block. I love it. You love to see it. That's fine. Oh, wait, it gets 2 counters. I'm an idiot. Idiot. Okay, well, that's not baiting the block anymore. I wanted to trade. I wanted to trade. Okay, that's fine. We're gaining 3 on the swing back anyway. That's fine. I don't need to waste my Unearth on something like this. This is not something where we waste our Unearth. Okay, so return that. Play this. Do that. So I'm not going to mill myself. I got to mill them to try and enable my drown a little bit. Obviously, in case they play stuff like Mantis Rider, I'm going to be able to kill it. But actually, I'm at the point where I'm actually perfectly okay with milling myself. I'm actually pretty okay with doing that. Potentially getting some baubles, more Phantasms. Because that is where we want to be beating our opponent. As you can see, Lurrus is really powerful. The fact that we just drew it is extremely powerful, but even out of our sideboard, if we were able to keep it, but Plague Engineers are a little too powerful. Potentially, I don't know, it's hard. There aren't really better spells for us to play here. That kind of sucks. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, really. Oh, maybe not. I shouldn't have. That gives them the ETB trigger. Maybe it wasn't the same thing. That gives me an ET. I'm just misplaying, like, out the wazoo right now. I should have just countered it. Yikes. So unfortunately, we have to destroy the Kitesail Freebooter. I have to take the damage here. I'll probably chump block with my Crab, because I can buy it back. And we can drown the champion after. But I have to, yeah. So we're at a point where we can create chump blockers here, but we're gonna chump this. Double Unearth, eh? Yeah, probably, okay, wait. Turn off auto yields. I shouldn't be auto yielding through that. Yeah, we just want to be consistently, I think, yeah, we'll do, they don't really have lifelink. I don't know if this will matter. I'm not sure if this will matter. I mean, they are at 8 though. No, but get it, yeah. You know what? Getting them to exactly 10 will matter once the Phantasm becomes a 5/5. I think, yeah, it will matter. They are top decking. Yes, it will matter. It will matter. We are fine. Also, because we literally just have a chump blocker for the 4/4. And then we have a kill spell for the 7/7. Yeah, so we're just going to be able to get there. Hopefully, they don't draw anything relevant. That would be super scary. Like a phantasmal image or something. Oh, God. That would be a nightmare. Yeah, image is a nightmare. But, oh well. No blocks from them, sure. And I mean, worst case scenario, like, we have so many ways to bring everything back. We have so many ways to bring everything back. Lurrus is helping here. I just want to point that out. Like, we have the kill spells, but like, in combination with the kill spells, Lurrus is able to bring back Hedron Crab as a chump blocker. Oboro really coming through here. 100%. So they have an island there. I guess we milled that out last time as well. I'm just trying to think of like when they didn't get a land or whatever. General Kudro. Definitely an include now. They haven't drawn. Okay, I was going to say they haven't drawn yet, but all right. Let's see if the Salt Corner. No, nothing in the Salt Corner. For those of you unaware, I have, of course, launched a website called The Grindstone. So if you wanted anything mill-centric, please check that out. That'll all be in the description down there. I'll be providing it as an extra link. The art for Unearth is actually like super cool as well. I love it. It's like this like creature coming back from the depths. Our opponent really needs to get something going though. Maybe I'll cut this. Oh no, I was gonna say maybe I'll cut this portion out. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, Hierarch is not bad at all. That's like not really a problem to me. So we kill the 7/7. Oh, Snapcaster is like so big here as well. Yeah, so we kill the 7/7. We kill the 8/8. That's fine, and we chump the 5/5. Chump the 5/5. Oof. Okay. So what we'll do here. It's an interesting place to be. I think I'm gonna mill myself with the Oboro. Yeah, I'm gonna mill myself with the Oboro. Oh, Snapcaster Mage. Ooh. Oh, we're not able to cast it. Okay, returning Snapcaster is gonna be really big next turn. Because we're gonna be able to Snapcaster Fatal Push. Oh, that is so big. Snapcaster Fatal Push is gonna be insane. Snapcaster Fatal Push is actually so big. Actually, Phantasm blocks pretty well here. Like, if we just kind of play it safe, Phantasm blocks, like, extremely well here. And then we can just unearth it. Actually, I think this is the plan, yeah. You know what? We'll just attack. This might be a little slower, but just to play it safe. Phantasm blocks extremely well here. If they draw a Reflector Mage off the top, then not that big of an issue. We can still chump with the Crab, do all that sweet jazz, so... Hopefully it's just a land here and they're a little bit more hesitant about attacking. In which case, Unearth, Snapcaster, Fatal Push, bang. Like, that's so big. I might not even Unearth. I might just use Lurrus here. Perfect. We got there. The value is too big. Perfect. Submit. Nothing's changing. You love to see it. Nothing's changing. Lurrus coming through, grinding us out. Definitely a powerful magic card when it wants to work. We're not getting enough value off Mishra's Bauble, but oh well. Potentially, there's an argument for the Black Castle in these lists, so we'll keep this. Creates a 5/5 on turn 2 for us, which is an extremely good blocker, I should add. It looks like our opponent is mulliganing. Yeah, our opponent has mulliganed. They have now kept a 6. Perfect. Hopefully it's a slow start. Oh, it is a slow start. So, in light of Thalia, we really just want to play this Bauble out now. I mean, there's almost no reason why we wouldn't, right? So we just Bauble, see what they draw. Plains, it's good. We like it when they draw lands, not creatures. Even though we like the information. It's always important. Thalia is definitely, I mean, it's one of the worst things that we could deal with right now, just because we're not going to be able to glimpse. We're only going to be able to Mishra's Bauble, but oh well. Oh, love it, love it. Okay, perfect. Because, yeah, there you go. We're going to be able to get a glimpse off. Potentially, they just leave one of both glimpses and just take Unearth in that case. They can't take Snapcaster Mage. But they could take Bauble or Unearth. Unearth, I mean, Bauble's a redraw. So maybe they're not ready for that type of value. But the double glimpse here, super. Yeah, there you go. So they just didn't see the point in it. So we'll just keep going here. That's good. Especially if they're gonna, well, they have a plains. I was gonna say, especially if they're lower on lands, but we saw that they have a plains. We saw that much. Okay, so let's start winning this race. And what's nice about this Horizon Canopy is that it is the land that's losing them life. And it's relevant when you have a creature attack plan. Rather relevant, right? Rather relevant. Too bad we don't have kind of Lurrus as that extra card. But that's fine. That is a weird set of... Is this... Oh, Kudro. Okay, cool. Got you. Probably the Bauble. That's not correct. Okay. I don't know about Glimpse the Unthinkable as the card to bring back, but okay. Sure. Sure. I should note that I don't know. Like they could have like exiled, I don't know. They could have done a lot here. That's fine. So they can kill my 5/5 whenever they want to at this point. So that doesn't matter to me. Okay. So we're just going to make sure that they're not removing our 5/5. We're going to keep attacking. Perfect. So we know one of the cards in their hand is a Plains. They have a 2-card hand, right? Or 3-card. Three cards are mystery. I wouldn't put it past to have another land. Got a relatively slow start. Oh, is this the Detention Sphere one? Oh, Bugler. Okay. Not the worst, not the worst. Can't complain, can't complain. Just a little bit of recursion. So they are going to be taking some damage here. Ooh, Phantasmal is super scary. Phantasmal is kind of scary. That's aggressive. That's aggressive. So I don't block here. How much damage are they doing next turn? They can't copy that. I don't know. So right now on board they have 5/8. They have 8 damage. Be pretty surprised if they were able to get there. Okay. Yeah, I think we might just have the win here. Perfect. Lurrus didn't end up getting us there this game, but it got us to the game 3. Super powerful. Lurrus got us to the game 3. All right. And I mean, if they're gonna go Talia's Lieutenant into the Phantasmal image, and they go all swing, I'm gonna punish them. They're not gonna have lethal as far as I'm seeing right now. It doesn't seem like they're gonna have lethal. So. Yeah, oh, there you go. That looks like the plan. So when a human enters, notably, they could pay 2 mana and just destroy it, but I don't think that's the plan here. So they're going to go Phantasmal Image. So they're going to have 5... Let me think here. 5, 4, 9. 14. I don't think... Yeah, they don't have lethal. They don't have lethal. They're gonna all swing, they're gonna commit, and they're gonna lose the game here. It's GG. We did it. Oh, that must have been a very loud spike on the mic. Yikes. Okay, so they all swing, and they gotta force us to have it, right? They have to all swing here. They have to force us to have it. That's not correct. GG? Perfect. All right, on to game 4. All right, everyone. Game 4. Let's do it. Lurrus is revealed. Let's play this. I can keep this because we're on the draw. I can 110% roll with this on the draw. We're going to have 3 chances to find a land. The draw here, the Mishra's Bauble, and the draw after to find the land, to play that second land drop. I can keep this. Lots of opportunity with this hand. Hollowed Fountain. What? Okay. So we'll shock. Hollowed Fountain tells me this potentially is not an aggressive strategy. Hollowed Fountain a lot of times is a fair card. Is a fair land. Sure, I'm not going to complain. I'd actually rather have my Hedron Crab live here. 110% would rather have my Hedron Crab live here. That's actually pretty big. We're now even one step closer to the Lurrus. I actually should have gone to Black Source, maybe. I actually should have potentially gone to... Yeah, so we're just playing blue-white control. We see a Celestial Colonnade. That's not the bank control deck at all. So, that... Wow, I actually, yeah, potentially should have just gone a Black Source for the Lurrus, but... Wow. Opt is fine. Opt is fine. So we're going to go Hedron Crab, Phantasm, land, call it. Yep. So Hedron Crab, Phantasm, land. As we said, call it. Oh my god, okay. So they have no ops. They have no ops left. Wow, what a weird... Okay, MTGO Shuffler, man. The MTGO Shuffler is quite the beast. It's quite the beast. Is this like Teferi? Oh wow, Path. This is so aggressive. This is so aggressive. Sure. This is extremely aggressive. Oh my god, I can't wait to Lurrus Bobble here. I cannot wait to Lurrus Bobble here. Lurrus Bobble Snap. Or, I don't know. Lurrus Bobble Push. Whatever. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, we're gonna get a Black Source. Life totals aren't really gonna matter here. So we'll just do this. I don't think it's really gonna matter. So we'll push this first. Then we will play Lurrus. We'll then play Mishra's Bauble. Wow, this is our opponent, by the way, our control opponent, 2 cards in hand. Our opponent's at 2 cards in hand. They're gonna draw Snapcaster Mage, but they have like almost no relevant targets with the Snapcaster. And we have another Fatal Push up, so that's gonna be pretty big for us. This is a winning hand. They might even just hold up Snapcaster Mage to block, but we're gonna Fatal Push, so whatevs. Glimpse is pretty powerful. Glimpse is pretty powerful. It's gonna get our Phantasm to a 5/5. Tap lands are great, and yeah, they're just gonna hold up Snapcaster to block. We're gonna push. This is so good here. Okay, play the lands, really. Much mana as possible. So we'll take out 1 Celestial Colonnade. I think that is pretty important. We'll take out 1 Colonnade. Sure. Grab a blue source. So we'll go to attacks. Oh, we gave them a Path to Exile for our Lurrus. That's actually a problem. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't play Bauble. Oh, I messed up. I didn't play Bauble. I didn't play Bauble here. Oh, okay, good. Okay, I'm going to be able to play Bauble. Oh, I was just going to say, I'm going to be able to play Bauble first. Oh my god, I almost messed this up, like, terribly. I mean, I've already kind of messed this up, like... I mean, I went for the 5/5. I went for the 5/5. I don't think it was completely wrong. I don't think it was completely wrong. I went for the 5/5 play. Sure. Yes, I would love to use the ability. Sure. Okay, good. So we got the priority. Okay, so we got the Bauble. So they're going to get Cryptic Command. That is kind of scary. So we're going to be able to get some value out of this, but... Okay, so I'll land. So now they're just going to chill, right? They have Cryptic Command. They're going to chill. Ooh, they're going to tap out. Oh, wow. That's extremely aggressive. I don't think that was necessary. And we can save these Visions of Beyond. These Visions of Beyond, like 1 mill spell. Just, okay, oof. I was going to say 1 mill spell absolutely takes these Visions of Beyond to like the stratosphere. Literally to the moon. I'm going to do this. We're going to play Mishra's Bauble. Lurrus won us the game. Again, Lurrus single-handedly has won us this game. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, do not care. I do not care. You know why? They're gonna mill it over. I actually potentially messed this one up here. Just in the sense that I could have waited for the Mesmeric Orb triggers to resolve, then gone for the Bauble trigger. Just so I can actually see what they're drawing. So that was definitely like a quality of life thing here. And of course, we're just making them tap out. If you have a counter spell, you do it now. You use it now. Use it now. That's all I'm saying. I think we let them have it. I want to make them think I've drowned in the lock. I want to make them think I've drowned in the lock here. It's interesting though. They're playing Terminus. They're playing Terminus. Their draws are pretty subpar here, but this Mesmeric Orb should completely smooth out the value right now of this Lurrus. Wow. Wow. No counters. No counters. Okay. Looks like it's just gonna have to be Bauble. I mean, I'm gonna go for an attack first. That's definitely. I don't think I need to do anything else. We don't want to give them opportunities. And we have Snapcaster down in the lock here, so that's pretty powerful. Since I don't really have a way for them to like not make this ball, I'm just gonna counter this Snapcaster Mage. That is probably the most correct thing to do here. I think, anyway. I could have played a Bauble here. We missed an opportunity to play a Bauble. Drown in the lock. So drown, counter, snap. This game's over, by the way. Our control opponent has quite literally lost this game. We're just gonna cast double Bauble, draw some cards. That was okay. That was a bit of a mistake. We're again messing up our Bauble triggers here. Okay, so we don't want to get too aggressive. I don't want to play the other orb. We're still not breaking the parity here. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Now we want to Bauble. Get your Bauble triggers right. Now we want to Bauble. Because now we're actually seeing what our opponent's going to. Terminus off the top. Ooh. Terminus off the top. The God Draw. The God Draw. Wow. Wow. That's insane. Terminus off the top. Don't even right now. Any order, man, it doesn't matter. Terminus off the top. That's insane. That's the nuts. That's the nuts right there. Okay, so we got our extra draw. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Draw 3 cards. I have so many lands. I just do not care. Okay. We have a win. in hand. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Tap it for blue. No lands. No lands for them. Oh no, they found a land. No lands for us. Okay, so we just go do this. Mesmeric Orbs should be able to win us the game here. Okay, there you go. I was just going to say, Orb should be able to win us the game here. We don't even need to do anything, actually. Yeah, Orb just wins us the game. Okay, yeah, I don't need to do anything. Orb just wins us the game. And I have a Drown. Okay, I have Snapcaster Drown in case they want to get funny. Okay, perfect. A little bit more grindy, but we can do this. So against this matchup, Crypts seem pretty bad. I think we're just gonna go with like Echoing Truths. Call it a day. We're really just out here for this Lurrus value. The Path to Exiles are pretty frustrating though, so. The Path to Exiles, I don't think we need Surgicals here. Our forward plan is more than enough. Our forward plan is more than enough. The more we can draw Path to Exiles from our opponent, the safer the Lurrus is. So removing the Phantasms or anything like that for our Surgicals, not worth it. Not worth it. As you saw, more than enough there. More than enough there. We were even on the draw. I guess our opponent just had a very subpar hand. I think they missed a land drop in there as well. So we did get lucky in a lot of aspects. So now our opponent knows what we're doing. This one's rough. This one's rough. Not gonna lie. We're gonna mulligan. That one's rough. This one's better. 1 hundo. This one's better. We're gonna draw out the put. Oh, okay. I was gonna say draw out the path. But if they don't have path, then so be it. We save the fetch. In case you draw the crab. Ooh. Ooh. Dispute. Ooh. Opponent. You got blue cards. Yeah, no, just in the Phantasm builds, you just don't have the space for what I would call a good diverse sideboard. You don't exactly have that, so that is fine. I think we'll try and go for an Unearth here. I think we'll go for an Unearth here. See what this can get us. Surgicals. Surgicals. Oh man, so okay, let me be 110% honest with you. I think a lot of control players will actually tell you this. Surgical Extraction isn't really that great of a magic card in blue-white control. It's really surprising that they're actually playing this card. It's extremely surprising. Maybe Lurrus has pushed that over the edge, but not a great magic card. But worked against us in that one scenario. I think we were up on that exchange. If I'm going to be honest, like we did not lose a mill spell. I'm on the train that we were up in that exchange. So I can't complain. We'll just see if we can get this out. Jesus, man. Got it all. Did we need to run it out there? Probably not. But gotta force your opponent to have it. Because we want to play this value game right here. This is what we want to play. Narset, perfectly fine. Narset's perfectly Gucci. What do they find? Surgical Extraction. Okay. In that case. Ooh, that's a good call. That's a good call. So that stops that kind of stops the bauble nonsense. Narset doesn't really stop the bauble nonsense. It really just stops Visions of Beyond. So they have exiled some stuff. So we're gonna play Lurrus here. This is gonna be a Lurrus turn. Because we might as well get it out. Potentially draw out a removal spell. Just reduce the spells that they have in their hand as much as possible. We just want to keep them top decking. I feel like we top deck better than them in a situation like this, especially if we can just keep getting runners like this. Just a threat every turn. Path. I wanted them work for it a little bit, but fine. Sure. I'll probably just end up burning the Visions here. They're gonna path, I'll probably just end up burning the Visions here. Fine. Yes, grab another black source. I'll probably just end up burning the Visions here. Yeah. Especially with the Narset out, you might as well just use it there. Like really, you might as well just use it there. Okay, not much else to do here. We are going to play a passive game, which isn't great. We want runner threats, and Path to Exile is definitely... This is what I was talking about. I'm definitely going to be... You know, look out. An article might already be out by the time you're watching this video as to my arguments for Esper. Esper has to be pretty solid right now. Deals with Lurrus, deals with Uro. Esper has to be pretty solid right now. Let's see what we can do. Bauble. Okay. Bauble is actually perfectly fine here. We're going to be drawing on the next turn. So this doesn't exactly stop that. Tovin's Veto. Yikes. Uncounterable counters. Not what we want. Not what we want. Oh my god. This is so much. This is so much. They're just gonna surgical the baubles too? Oh my god. Yep. Maybe we get into this counter war and we let them have it. Who knows? I think we'll yeah, we already drew, so we're not gonna use his visions. We're not gonna misplay like that. We're not gonna misplay like that. Archive Trap's pretty good. I like Archive Trap. We'll hold on to that. So they're gonna draw their Dovin's Veto first. I imagine they will anyway. See what we can force out. I don't want them to have that veto. I don't want them to. If they're gonna do anything, I want them to do it now. Cryptic, counter, draw. Okay. Okay. So they got their Dovin's Veto. They also tapped out. Yep. I mean, you knew it was gonna happen, right? So that's what it is. Look, they're getting a lot of use out of Surgical Extraction, but still not a good card in blue eye control. It's only good because they're getting use of it right now. Not a good card. Trust me, not worth it. Like they could arguably be doing almost the same thing with like just Ashiok or something like that, or just more counter magic. I mean, it cycles. Okay, so let's burn this. See what we can. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh no. I'm forgetting. I misplayed. I talked about not misplaying with the Narset out. But oh man. Planeswalkers still the bane of our existence to this day. Still the bane of our existence to this day. Let's bounce that. Essentially, the idea here is I want to draw out a counter war. Yeah, I want to draw... So I'm going to draw out the Dovin's Veto here. Yeah, this is going to be about a resource grind. That's unfortunate. So they still have Dovin's Veto. That's not great. I mean, the more and more spells that they use, the less viable Force of Negation becomes. I don't blame them for using it like that there. Dovin's Veto is definitely a little bit more versatile there. Ooh, Mystical Dispute as well. That's a problem. Not gonna burn that. Not gonna burn that. Ooh, almost did it. Almost did it. Almost did it. Okay. So we could burn it here. Or we could just have patience. Nothing's happening right now. Archmage's Charm, Jesus. Oh no. I think this game's over. They've demonstrated at least 2 counter spells in their hand. Yeah. I don't know, man. We've demonstrated at least 2 counter spells in their hand. Yeah, this game's over. This game's over. Okay. Game 5. Game 5. Oh, no, not game 5. Ooh, that was only game 2. Jesus. Feels like everything is like super long. Drop a push maybe? Nah, what are we gonna bring in? I think this is fine. Potentially we drop some of the milling, and what we do is we bring in Lurrus and the Plague Engineers. Just kind of trip them up a little bit. Just as another attacking body. Like, decrease the surgical efficiency and sure, decrease the surgical efficiency and just massively skyrocket our ability to attack on the ground. Sure, you got path. I don't care. Give me my Lurrus. Well, not Lurrus, but give me my cards faster. That's fine. Probably path on our upkeep or something. Yeah. I'm not. Just fine. I want to draw out this path even more. I just don't even want to show that I have a counterspell. Now, do I want this second Phantasm to get disputed? Probably not. Probably not. Just let it happen. Don't really want to get Mystical disputed. Do it later. They're gonna let this Phantasm live? Sure. It'll do damage. Let's see here. Okay. Just keep playing, right? We're drawing pretty land heavy here. I don't think we needed to show the Field of Ruin. I don't think that's completely necessary. Just keep thinning our deck like that. Sure. Just get our Watery Graves out of the way. Okay, so they have no play. So now it's just like Archmage's Charm. Archmage's Charm is like a blowout. We go for an attack, and like if we even played Phantasm first or something like that, that's just like a blowout. Okay, now we'll play this. Play Phantasm. Sure. So we'll do this now. disrupt their mana on their turn. Let's grab a, we have black, right? Yeah, we have a black source in hand as well, so let's do this. So we've effectively gone through 6 mana. Sorry, 6 lands. We've taken out 6 lands in total. 3 that we've drawn, 3 that we've fetched through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of our 21. Let's see what happens. Cryptic command. I know it's coming. Oh man, yeah. Cryptic command. So we attack first. We'll do this. Got to bait a counter spell at some point, right? We've already gotten our attack through, so your cryptic command isn't really gonna like tap or tap counter. So. They're thinking about it. Do we have the counter? Do we have the counter? Okay, fetch. Okay, yeah, more damage. More damage. They're fetch shocking. It matters. This little pitter patter from these 1/1s, it matters. Yep, counter draw. That's fine. Counter draw. So we'll probably burn a Visions, play a Snap. Get aggressive. Right in their face. That's fine. Sure. So this is going to be about resources, getting cards out. So, play on unstep. Sure. I mean, they knew it was coming, right? We knew that they had access to that as a card for sure. Why are they hoping to counter this right now? Oh my god. Okay, they're just all the resources. They just do not want to be taking any damage whatsoever. Okay. Oh, Lurrus is the nuts. Lurrus is the nuts. Okay, Visions is fine. I was gonna say, if you surgical my Snapcaster, I'm gonna play it again, fam. Like, I'm gonna play it again. That's cool. That's cool. Visions is probably not even a fantastic card right now. I love these surgicals, by the way. They've lost like 4 life off of them. It's actually great. They've lost so much life off of them. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay. So they know we have the second snap. They're like, should we play Snapcaster to block here? I saw what you were doing. Control opponent. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Oh, tapping out. Ooh. Did we need to do that? Probably not. But, oh well. It's the same damn thing. This Jace is desperation, let me tell you that. this Jace is desperation. This a desperation Jace, bro. Okay. Okay, that's fine, man. It's a desperation Jace. Counter it. I literally want you to. Counter it. Fine. Perfect. Now Jace is free to kill. Game. So kill Jace. So yeah, kill the Jace, because we can't win next turn. Yeah, there's no way to kind of beat that. Yeah. I don't believe that's how that would... Yeah. So there's no way to do that. So they're exactly at 10 now. I don't think we need to unearth. I don't think we need to do that. I don't think we need to do that. They only have one card. They need to have removal, or literally Cryptic Command. That's fine. Okay, so they have one card. They have one card. If it's Cryptic Command, oh, goddamn. just goddamn. Like, okay. Snap, eh? Sure. So they're just gonna try and get a card out. Okay. Cryptic Command works. We'll just push this while we can. I think that's pretty important. And okay, yeah, get them to. They're gonna tap. They're gonna tap out. So they essentially found the Cryptic Command. They're gonna counter. They're gonna tap out draw. They're gonna tap out draw. Come on, control opponent. This is one of those games that's turning this into a 2-hour video. But oh well. Do we need to do anything? No. Absolutely not. Let them draw. Let them keep drawing into runner after runner. Remember that counter magic. Yes. Counter magic does nothing for them right now. Oh, damn. I could have potentially just played an unearth there. That might have been a mistake. Oof. Okay. Well, they might just go for the path here. Sure. We'll let them path here. Yeah. So we're just going to Echoing Truth that, return that to our hand. Okay. Just going to thin our deck a little bit more. We're going to play this. Then we're going to unearth the Snapcaster Mage. So now we're kind of, again, diversifying our threats. Thank God we didn't use a Snap, by the way, because now we have the ability to do this. A Fatal Push. And then push the Snap. Alright, and now if they draw Counterspell, they got nothing. If they draw Teferi, they got nothing. Even draw Jace, nothing. Come on. Terminus is also a card. Terminus is also a card. But Terminus is one card. Well, actually, they don't have Terminus right now. They already drew a card. They don't have Terminus. They have 6 mana, though. What do they have? Oh, I'm so mad, bro. Do they have, like, Path again? I'm so mad. Do they have Path again? This is so irritating. Okay, fine. They're just drawing runners, man. They're just drawing runners. They're literally just drawing runners here. Oh, my God. Cards that I do not want to see. Actually, Archive Trap. I actually do not want to see that card. I'd rather see Unearth. Oh, man. This is a match right here. Our opponent is hanging on by a freaking thread. Literally by a thread. You Field of Ruin that, man. I don't even care. I literally do not care. That's fine. I still have a land to find. I mean, I bet they do as well, so. Bro, come on. Tell me you don't have it. Don't cheese me right now. Do not piss me off right now and find Archmage's Charm. Do not piss me off. Okay, perfect. GG. Thank you. Game 5. Whew. Alright, Game 5. That was such a struggle. But the Phantasms got us there. Lurrus got us that Game 1. So let's see what Lurrus can do here. Is this a keepable hand? Yeah. Yeah, bet it is. It's a keepable hand. Yeah. So depending on what they do first, it'll judge whether or not we want to play Phantasm or Hedron Crab first. It depends on how much more we want to mill them. Oh my God. Well, definitely want to block. Definitely want to block. What are its abilities? Like, what is it? Protection from what? Like, oh man. So we got to play Crab, Shock, Crab. At worst here. I might even just play Drown on this thing. I can't let Hex Drinker get out of control. If I'm gonna be one hundo, I cannot let Hex Drinker get out of control. That's like too much. Yeah. We're not gonna be milling them for a lot, but I don't think I can really afford this card getting out of control. That is so awful for us. Jesus. That is so bad for us. We lose our Drown. Oh my god. Okay. That's so bad. We have like almost no way to kill this now. Unless we drop push here. Like we literally have nothing. We literally have nothing now. It's just gonna be a matter of racing this impossible creature. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we have to. God damn. Alright, so next turn, I don't know, man. We'll play Lurrus. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we won't play Lurrus. Because we don't want it to, like, die. Okay, well, we're not blocking that. That's fine. Just looks like the rock here. Oh, my God. All right, well, we won't play Lurrus. We'll play the Shelldock Isle. Actually, might as well get our value out of this. Yeah, we actually might as well just get our crab value. While we can. We have triple crab. Just take the opportunity, I guess. Take the opportunity. So now we're actually racing them, to be fair. But they're racing us now. They don't have any lands, so they're not able to quickly shoot that thing up to, like, impossible numbers. So they're playing Lurrus as well. So they just got a Goyf. That is super scary. And, I mean, we're gonna Lurrus... If they play Goyf, we're gonna Lurrus... we're gonna Lurrus, Vantress. Or, not Vantress. What am I saying? Jace. Yep. Let's see. They're gonna see what we draw. I imagine that means they don't have a land. Yeah, they're just gonna play Goyf. Oh, lose that life. Lose that life. Yes. That life loss matters. That Goyf is massive, though. Not as big as it potentially could be, but, yeah, no, we don't. I don't think we need to lose that life here. Or, sorry, block here. I don't think we need to do that. Well, we're going to get our Lurrus out first. We get our Jace's Phantasm out. All right. We got our board. We got our board. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is Dark Confidant? Could lose in the game. Who knows? And what's nice here, we have a chump blocker for the Tarmogoyf thanks to Lurrus. Gonna keep bringing back crabs. You know what I mean? Keep bringing them back. But they're at 3 mana. That is pretty scary. 3 mana is a very, very scary point. If they play... No, they don't have Liliana. No, yep, sorry. They have Lurrus in the main board. They don't have Liliana. We've milled them for a lot here. We can mill them for... If I draw a fetch, it's lethal. I've not... Actually, if I drew a fetch last turn, it was lethal. So... I think they're pretty scared of the Hedron Crabs. If I'm going to be like one hundo here. They're pretty scared of the Hedron Crabs. Man, triple crab. These are you know what? I haven't gotten off 4 crabs. Never gotten that opportunity. I have gone triple crab before. I've especially got it up against some control players, and man, those are the LGS memes, you know? those are the LGS memes. You never get it anywhere where anyone can see it, except for here. Triple crab. Triple crab. Okay. Do I block here? Yeah. No, reset blockers. The 5/5's gonna block. What that does is that if I block with the crab instead, they could potentially fatal push my other crab, and then if I draw a fetch, I don't have lethal. But if they now have a removal spell for my Hedron Crab, I can replay the crab. Okay, sure. So now they don't have the ability to act. So now I potentially have lethal here. If I can draw, if I can draw, that's fine. If I can draw a fetch land, it's over. Okay, we can draw a fetch land here. Give it to me. GG. GG. Ooh, you love to see it. Let's go. Mill for the win. Let's go. Mill for the win. Mill for the win. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Blue-black Lurrus. I don't even want to pass through. Let's like take a quick look through. Yeah. Inquisitions, unearths. Yeah. Seems pretty run-of-the-mill. I don't use that joke enough, man. I don't use that joke enough. Okay. This matchup. Surgicals actually seem like pretty important here. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Fatal Push. Crypt. Orbs. Probably relatively weak against a deck that plays Unearth. That's it. I don't even want to bring in Plague Engineers. Don't want them. Don't want them. I want this Lurrus value. Excuse me. Burped again. All right, let's get this game done. I gotta break my fast. As I'm recording this, it is 7:59. I gotta break my fast in 15 minutes. Let's get this game done. Round 5, game 2. Let's get this game done. Keeping this literally off of the Fatal Push. That's why I'm keeping this off of the fact of Fatal Push. Let's see if we can play some speed magic here, opponent. You either got me or you don't. That's what it comes down to. If their board presence is big enough, I'll just concede. Because we really have to run insane here. Oh, yes, that's a Fatal Push target. Love it. I'll probably just play my Hedron. I'll actually probably play Phantasm here. Just to kind of get ahead. And then next turn, I can play Island. I can play Fatal Push. Have Visions up for a redraw. But I think this is going to be pretty important. Just getting that extra damage in. We see that they have Bob. Potentially, they could have taken out the Bobs. The Dark Confidants, but we'll see. We'll see. The Dark Confidants are super helpful for us playing a plan that attacks their life total. So they can't get this to a 4/4. We want to make sure this thing is very dead before it gets to a 4/4. I want to concede there. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. This game is like so over. If they have a land, that thing becomes impossible to kill. We'll just, you have it. You have it. We're not playing it. I'll submit again. I didn't learn from last game. I did not learn from last game. I did not learn. Push it. Next time, just use the damn Fatal Push. Now, I know. I've learned my lesson. Use the Fatal Push. Use the damn Fatal Push. All right, well... Speed magic. Speed magic. Let's see. Speed magic. So, let's see if we can, let's see if we can get our money back. Let's see if we can do it. We're 2-2. The 1-4 gang has evaded us. It's what it is. Sometimes Shaft knows how to play magic. Sometimes. Shaft knows how to play Magic. But not the majority of the time. If I'm gonna be completely honest, not the majority of the time. But let's see what our opponent does. Maybe there's a play draw discrepancy. Maybe they take out some cards. But yeah, Lurrus, one hundo, my companion. All right, keepable hands. Mulligan, it has no removal. Yes, this is fine. Where you drop a land. Drop the swamp. That was too aggressive because we're playing against a hand disruption deck that could potentially Collective Brutality us, Thoughtseize us, take away that Crypt Incursion, and the Crypt Incursion was the key to that 7-card hand. It was way too soft to hand disruption. Hand disruption. It didn't have an alternative plan. It did not have an alternative plan, which is what bothered me. Sure. Okay, a little bit of bobble action. Oops, sorry, notifications. Notifications. Okay. What do you got? What do you got, opponent? If they Thoughtseize... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if they Thoughtseize, I'm not gonna archive trap, or I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I thought they fetched, but if they fetched there, I wouldn't actually archive trap, because what archive trap does is it adds more cards to the individuals that aren't really thinking it through, and they potentially could see archive trap seeing a free mill when instead Drown in the Loch is actually the correct take no matter what, especially because everything is 2 CMC or less. So we actually leave in archive trap for that potential ability to trick our opponent. It's a very minimal thing, but it's what it is. I think we will shock this in, and we will just push this, and then hold up counter magic. Yep, hold up counter magic. We'll play Lurrus next turn. I don't see why we wouldn't. Sure. Crypt Incursion is the insane follow-up draw here. Like 1 hundo, the insane follow-up draw. What do you got? What do you got, opponent? Yeah, counter that. Ew, bro. Man. Friggin' eat me. Eat me. Veil. Oh my god. Veil. Veil. Veil of summer. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. We goddamn. Like, oh my god. Alright. Yeah. Eat that. Eat that, opponent. Eat it. Eat that. Yeah. Yeah. That's what you're gonna have to be racing. That's what you're gonna have to be racing. So they got Lurrus. They're gonna be gaining some life, I imagine. Oh, that's probably the game. That's probably the game. They're gonna be able to take out both my creatures. That is the game. Yeah, yeah. I talked all that big smack. We need to draw literally runner mill spell into runner mill spell or Crypt Incursion right now. Visions Beyond is also a good draw. Yeah, options are very bad right now. We have good draws here. That is not a good draw. Well, we might as well play our Lurrus. I mean, might as well, but this game seems pretty over. Pretty over for us. I'm gonna be honest. Pretty over. Oh, boy. Yeah, yeah. That works. That keeps me in the game. That works. Alright. Not that relevant because we're we're gonna die like right now. we're gonna die right now. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. The 2-3 gang. New mugs, new shirt. The 2-3 gang. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yikes. Yikes. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, boy. Let me see it, let me see it, let me see it. Come on, opponent, deal the 10. We still got turns. I got turns. Anyway, they're not bringing anything back, so that feels great. But are we doing much anyway? No, we're not. Oh. Ooh. 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 Okay. Is this the game? Huh. So we're gonna play Mesmeric Orb first. We're gonna play Orb first. If they do not have hand disruption and they just go for the damage, we potentially could win the game here. Just off them tapping out and attacking. This could potentially be the game here. Because what I can do is potentially, if they just keep tapping out for creatures, I can next turn go Glimpse the Unthinkable and Crypt Incursion. Okay. Double runner visions. Okay. Okay, well, RNGesus. I see what you're doing for me. And I like it. Okay, 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 okay. I like this. I like this. Okay. It's not. Oh man, hopes. It's not done yet. Okay. Okay, so it looks like they're just gonna attack. Pretty smart on their part. If they don't have hand disruption, don't use up the mana. If that's all they're gonna do, it's pretty smart. What's also nice is if I go for the Crypt Incursion and they potentially see like, okay, we're gonna try and they make a mistake of like, I'm gonna tap my Scavenging Ooze to prevent them from gaining life. Well, sir, you're tapping out for your Mesmeric Orb. So that could be pretty big. Let's see here. Sure. Okay. So we're taking 13 damage. So it's win here or nothing. I mean, they could have Abrupt Decay, Assassin's Trophy, you know, kind of anything like that. But let's see. So right now they're going to be milling 5. Okay, so we have them at a potential 9. Let's see what they're going to play. Hand disruption or permanent removal is what we don't. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that throws a wrench into the plan. That 100 P throws a wrench into the plan. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, no, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Okay, I gotta break fast in a bit, but we can do this. We can do this. Let's go. Speed magic, opponent. Speed magic. Come on. Please hurry it up here. Please, 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 please. Come on. Okay, okay, okay. We can play Glimpse and we can Crypt. We can play Glimpse and we can Crypt. If we can just draw mill spell, that would be the most beautiful thing in the world. If we just drew Archive Trap, if we just drew Glimpse, if we drew Mesmeric Orb, even Hedron Crab wins us this game here. Oh my god, there's so many good draws here. Opponent, please. Oh my god. What is that going to do for you? Okay. That feels so good. Please, if anything, I'll make you leave a like on this video. This is, oh my god, the top decks are so good. They're so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna break fast in a couple minutes. We're gonna get a good meal in. We just won off. We came back with the 3-2. This is so good. This is so good. Oh my god, just don't have Veil of Summer, please. Okay, good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. 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 So good. Yes. The top decks. The top decks are so beautiful. Let me see if there's any salt in chat. There's no salt in chat. We've just won the game. Oh my god. We've just won the game. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, opponent, please just concede. I need you to concede. I need you to concede. You know what? If our opponent doesn't concede, I'm just going to go break my fast. We're going to leave the recording on. We're just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it here. You know what? Yield until our opponent's next turn. Break the auto yields. Yield until our opponent's next turn. I don't know. Our opponent's big mad right now, so. Oh, well. That's what it is. Well, we're going to leave it there. I mean, honestly, it looks like our opponent's just going to try and time us out. I got things to do. I got eating to do. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Exploring Mill. Lurrus is amazing. You better play it. Catch you guys next time. Oh, wait. No. Remember that even the impossible is possible. And as we ponder that thought, please join me next time. There you go. That's how we do it. As we take a glimpse into the unthinkable.